All right, welcome back to the Daily Mastermind. George Wright III with your daily dose of inspiration, motivation, and education. I've been working with brands for 25 years, growing brands, businesses, some of the biggest thought leaders and experts, celebrities in the world. And I want you to know why I created the Daily Mastermind. I did it so that I could share some of the lessons I've learned and help individuals, entrepreneurs, and high achievers like yourself unleash your true potential. But to create your best life, you've got to focus on growing all aspects of your life, including your mind, your body, your money, your business, and your lifestyle. And the Daily Mastermind is here to help you to do that. So I hope you'll hit subscribe and listen to the podcast, never miss any episodes. Hopefully, you find some value in that today. So some days I'm going to share just short 5 to 10 minute episodes on thoughts, principles, key success principles. And on other days, I'm going to interview guests that are experts in some of those key areas I just mentioned, ones that will allow you to get behind the scenes and get the stories, the strategies, the inspiration that has helped them to be able to create success in their life and in their business, and hopefully, therefore, inspiring you to do the same. So let's get started today with the quote of the day from Martha Beck. The quote is, "How you do anything is how you do everything." I love this quote. One of my mentors, T. Harv Eker, used to say this a lot, and I challenge you to say it to yourself. Say it often so that you can push yourself to new levels in your life, which sort of leads me to the topic I want to talk to you about today. But before I give you the topic and before we jump into it, let me ask you a question. When you approach any area of your life, are you all in? Do you give it 100%? Or do you just do your best? Give it a try. Do you leave projects unfinished? Do you find ways to throttle back? How often do you start a book or a challenge and not complete it? I'm talking about anything from relationships to business to jobs or even daily rituals. Are you all in, or are you just giving it your best shot? This is something that got me thinking about this topic the other day, and I read an article and it's been floating around in my mind for a while now. And I wanted to talk with you about this today because I think we're all guilty of not giving 100% effort on things that we do in our life. And this is all areas of your life. And this is such a key factor because if life is worth living, if any project, any task, anything you're doing is worth doing, it's worth doing 100% so that you can get the ultimate results that you want in your life. I hope that makes sense to you. I was thinking about this because just the other day, I had a project that I got really excited about. It's a project that I thought would create some big results. It would definitely make a difference for the clients that I service, as well as people at my company and others. And I started going down this path, and we're putting it together. And of course, we're going to execute on it. But I found myself throughout the week getting more and more distracted by things that were coming up. I don't know if you've experienced the same thing, but all of a sudden other ideas and opportunities are coming to you. And that's probably one of the biggest challenges we have as entrepreneurs is that there are lots of opportunities that distract us, that shiny object syndrome. But I found myself pulling off this project and this thing that I wanted to do. And when I looked back at it, I thought, I really didn't give that 100%. And I got some results, but it could have been 10 times more productive and profitable, not only if I had focused on it, but I had given it 100%. See, sometimes we think about focusing on things as the key, but giving it 110% is really the key. Of course, it's easy to tell myself the quote above that how you do anything is how you do everything. And then it usually causes me to step up, let's say, but I really started thinking about why I get distracted, why I don't do this in every area of my life. Because for some reason, we tend to cycle through these phases where we're 100% on and then we're giving it some effort, like stepping on and off the gas pedal, or maybe reading the gas and brake at the exact same time. And I think this is really important because I think we don't consciously do this. But if you're consciously aware of it, you can make a major change in your life and you'll start getting more and more results. Because obviously, this is not a good strategy to give it 100% at times and other times not. It's going to limit your growth, your potential, or even your results over time. So let's chat about this for just a second. First of all, it's important that we recognize why we avoid going all in or why we forget that is so critical. Look, situations in life and business are hard. They're scary. We doubt our abilities at time. We hedge our bets. Have you ever done that where you've got this great idea, but you're trying to find 5 ways to do it so that you don't mess up or so that you don't have loss of income or money you've invested or things like that? Or maybe you fear the failure or the pain or the hurt that can come from going all in. It might even be subconscious. Maybe you're not even doing it consciously, or maybe you are doing it consciously because you have these fears and these doubts. But there's so many times that we do not go all in our life. And it's important to recognize that when we do this, we're sacrificing our best life by not giving everything we do, especially the important stuff, our complete commitment, our complete follow through. You need to teach yourself to recognize this very, very important point. Because if you can recognize that you're not going all in, awareness is the key, right? So, on the other hand, when you do go all in with things in your life, you're going to get so much more benefit, passion, fulfillment in a ton of different ways. And it's important to really think about what these benefits are because when you're aware of not going all in and you recognize what you're giving up, it helps you to level up. When you go all in on things, you get a deeper commitment, which also brings deeper and more profound results. The ultimate or best results are always going to come from giving it our best effort. Not only that, but your growth and your transformation are going to come from jumping into something, jumping into the fire, the fear, the doubt, and giving it all that you have versus just testing the water. I really like the commencement speech that Jim Carrey gave when he said he was talking to a group of graduates, and part of his commencement speech said, "Fear is going to be a player in your life, but you get to decide how much. You can spend your whole life imagining ghosts, worrying about your pathway to the future, but all there will ever be is what's happening here and the decision we make in this moment, and decisions that are based in either love or fear." And he goes on to say, "I've learned a lot of great lessons from my father, not the least of which was that you can fail at what you don't want. So you might as well take a chance on doing what you love. Oh, and why not take a chance on faith as well? Take a chance on faith, not religion, but faith. Not hope, but faith. I don't believe in hope. Hope is a beggar. Hope walks through the fire. Faith leaps over it." I really love that statement that he made because ultimately with this episode, I want to bring awareness to you about how you're playing the game of life right now. And also, I want to encourage you to go all in, even through fear, even through the fire. You have to learn to harness the power that comes with putting your complete focus, attention, desire, and obsession on things that you're passionate and excellent about. These are the unique talents that I talk about, things that you're really good at and you're passionate about. Then ask yourself why you're holding back. If you're good at it and you're passionate about it and you put yourself into a situation, don't hold back. Go all in. After all, if you haven't heard it by now, if something's worth doing, it's worth doing all in. It's worth doing. So I want to leave you with this thought. It's a poem that Les Brown, you probably heard it. I've heard it a million times, but I can hear it one more time, another million times actually. But Les Brown used to say this when I had him out at our events. And I heard it early on, long before I actually met Les Brown. But he likes to do this when he does his talk, and it's so inspirational that I thought I'd share it with you today because it really goes along with our topic here. He said, it's a poem that he reads when he gives his talks. It goes like this: "If you want something bad enough, if you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep for it, if all that you dream and scheme is about it, and life seems useless and worthless without it, if you gladly sweat for it and fret for it and plan for it and lose all your terror of the opposition for it, if you simply go after that thing that you want with all of your capacity, strength and sagacity, faith, hope, and confidence, and stern pertinacity. If neither cold, poverty, famine, nor gout, sickness, nor pain of body and brain can keep you away from the thing that you want, if dogged and grim you besiege and beset it, with the help of God, you will get it. Now, that's such a great poem, but here's the point today. I want you to go all in and share your passion with the world. I hope this is something that inspires you. I hope it's something that motivates you to go out there. Do me a favor and share this show. Live your best life, the life that you were meant to live. It's never too late to live the life you were meant to live, but you've got to go all in and become the person that you were meant to be. That's my message for today. I hope you have an amazing day. This has been the Daily Mastermind. I'll talk with you again tomorrow.